Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Jason Weinland. I'm a health plan consultant for Mid-South Fire. This is part one of two videos that we're uploading to YouTube for the open enrollment at Mid-South Fire. So the month of September is your open enrollment on your employee benefits, which is medical, dental, vision, and the ancillary benefits through One America. This video is just going to cover medical, dental, and vision. The second link on your email will be the One America benefits. So in your email, you should have a stack of communications. You should have an employee memo. You should have the schedules of benefits for medical, dental, vision. You should have the IMS, which is the administrator's enrollment form. So you can make changes or waive coverage. Then you have several questionnaires in the event that your spouse is on the coverage. These are spousal waiver forms and enrollment forms. And then we are having one change to what's called the pharmacy benefit manager, and that's your prescription drug vendor. There are several forms for that. So in the employee memo, you can see, the top form, you can see that we're making no changes to any of the benefits. We're going to run through those benefits in a minute. You see here that the employee contributions per pay period are outlined, so please refer to your memo on that. So as this is the open enrollment, the forms that we're going to talk about, if you make changes, are due back to Lisette by the 24th, as well as the spousal enrollment forms. We'll come back to that more in a minute. So on the medical benefits, remember there are no changes. This is a copay driven plan, extraordinary benefits from your employer. Basically there's no deductible on this plan. Everything pretty much is a copay. Your out-of-pocket maximum during the course of the year is $6,350. So copays are a physician's office visit for primary care is $50. Primary care would be a primary care doc, family practitioner, pediatrician. Otherwise, it's $100, which is a specialist, which would be something like an orthopedic or a dermatologist. If you go to the urgent care, $125. We want you to use the urgent care versus the emergency room. So the emergency room visit is $600. So please utilize urgent care. Those are popping up everywhere. They save you money. They help save the plan money. Chiropractic care, $50 copay. If you're in the hospital, you pay $1,500 per day with a 3-day maximum. So $1,500 day one, $3,000, then $4,500, and then no more copays. If you have an outpatient procedure, it's $1,500 one-time charge. So maternity benefits, great maternity benefits, a $50 copay. Everything's charged at 100% or paid at 100% after that. The prescription drug plan, as you know, these copays are percentage copays. So if you're a tier 1, which is generally generic, you pay 10%. Preferred brand names, you pay 20%. Non-preferred, you pay 30%. I'm going to talk more about the prescription drug benefits in a little bit because we're making some changes there, but only to the vendor. So it should be fairly transparent to you, but we're going to walk you through things there. The dental benefits, pretty straightforward, no changes there. It's a $50 deductible per year. If you have type A expenses, which are preventative, paid at 100%, your deductible does not apply. Nice. Basic services, which is fillings, easy things, paid at 80%, you pay 20%. Major expenses, crowns, inlays, etc., paid at 50%. Orthodontia, also paid at 50%. The annual maximum is $1,500. That means when the plan pays $1,500, the benefit is exhausted. Orthodontia is a $1,500 lifetime benefit. So your child is getting braces, you get $1,500, and that's limited to dependents under the age of 19. Vision benefits, no changes again, very straightforward. Now you know you have to process your own, file your own claims on the vision plan, get your receipts, send them to IMS. It's a $20 copay for eye exams. Frames and lenses, there's $0 copay, but there is an allowance of $150, which means that you get $150 from the plan. If there's something more expensive, that's fine, you can get it, but understand that you only get $150 from the plan. Contact lenses, $0 copay as well. Again, $150 limit. The IMS claim form, the eligibility form, if you're making changes, is due back to Lisette on the 24th. That's the next one. I don't have one of those, but that's what's next in your pack. Again, if you don't do anything, you don't need to do anything. If you're the first time enrollment here, you need to waive the benefits on that form. But if you're not doing anything or making any changes, you don't have to do anything. Okay, as you know, we have some spousal verification form. If your spouse is on the plan, every year we ask you to verify that that spouse does not have access to other employer-sponsored coverage. So there's a couple forms here. Basically, if your spouse is on the plan, not working, doesn't have access to other coverage, check the box, sign at the bottom, back to Lisette by September 24th. If your spouse is working, that spouse has to take this form to their employer, have them sign off that they have access or don't have access to other coverage, and get it back to Lisette by the 24th. If you do not return these forms, your spouse will be automatically terminated from the plan. So be advised, and if you need any help, please get with Lisette or call us, and I'll give you our numbers later. Now, the big change is, and everybody will be getting a new ID card for this, the big change is the change to our prescription drug card, what's called a pharmacy benefit manager. We're changing, if you look on your card now, it's currently Caremark, we're changing to a company called Southern Scripts. This is their website. This, you just go to southernscripts.net, and then if you want to find it, and there's a pharmacy. So you go to their main page, drop down to find a pharmacy. Okay? I've done this several times. This comes up, so you put your zip code in there, I'm going to put in 71105. You leave this bin number, what's in there, and then under group code, you put text. This is a very robust network. I don't anticipate anybody having any trouble. You hit that, you hit the search, and then it's going to send up all of the necessary. It's going to send up all the pharmacies. You see within 71105, which is Shreveport, we have 76 pharmacies within 15 miles. So I don't think we'll have any issues with this. Southern Scripts is a good pharmacy benefit manager. We should have excellent service. I don't see any disruption. There's not going to be a lot of changes initially until you're purchasing. In other words, certain therapeutic drugs will still be available. There is going to be some slight changes in a quarter or two, but we'll get to that later. So for now, you will be getting a new ID card. So when you get the new ID card, please discard the old one and make sure that your pharmacy, whatever pharmacy you use, has the new ID card with the new bin numbers and group numbers, and that'll be on your ID card. Okay? So that's the bottom line in terms of this presentation. The next link will be the ancillary benefits, which is the additional life insurance, critical illness, and all those products that you have. Our phone number here, in the event that you need us, again, my name is Jason Wineland. The associate is Raymond Norton. We are at 318-424-1116. Again, 318-424-1116. Thank you. Call us with any questions. Again, your forms are due back to Lisette by the 24th. Hit the next link for the next series on your One American benefits. Thank you.